all out or capture their base. Let's roll.
Alright taggers, it's Mad and welcome back. Right, so you've already noticed. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Why am I in an artillery? Yes. Every now and again, I do go back and have a little go. I'm sure any of you guys who watch a lot of Quickie Babe videos and whatever and that, or stream, he'll tell you that from playing artillery now and again, you learn what they can do. Or if you already know what they can do, just kind of refresh your memory about where artilleries can hit, where different types of artillery can hit, where the Crusader SP comes in quite nicely. It has a very, very nice gun arc, very nice trajectory. No way near as good as the Burt at tier 6 for what this follows on from, or the Bishop at tier 5, but you have a lot longer range, and you do a lot more damage. And you have two choices of ammo this time, rather than just one. You can fire high explosive, or premium high explosive with the highest splash radius, although I load 5. I rarely use them, to be honest. With this tank, if you don't hit, well, if you hit, you're going to splash anyway because the penetration is quite low. But with premium HE, you get larger splash radius, and these don't do much splash anyway, so it's not really worth the money. Anyway, so I've located myself in kind of a just standard artillery place, but I've put myself in a position where any counter battery fire should hit the rock in front of me, and I'm firing across at Heavy Tank Alley. Right. So, I've not had any hits so far. The big thing about artillery is trying to predict where a tank is going to be when you're loaded, and try and look at the movement patterns and see if you can work out any patterns in their movement. Or, if you're a box tank, you can just sit still and let me one-shot you. Happy days. So there's the first hit. I think that's 700 and something damage done. That must have penetrated. There's no way that was a splash. The box tank is fairly well armoured from the front, but from the side it's quite a big square target to hit. So that was quite a nice thing to see and thing to kill straight away. Right, so IS-3 gets lit up. I'm trying to figure out whether it's worth waiting for him to get spotted again. There we go, I'm almost loaded. You can see the Crusader SP is pretty accurate for a tier 7 arty. Well, pretty accurate for any arty. But again, if you don't directly hit, the amount of splash you do is negligible. And even if you do hit, especially armoured targets. Right, oh, that's a name I recognise. Hello, Benjis. Oh, do you like that, Benjis? Yeah, payback time from that other video the other day, remember? Benjis is a subscriber. And whenever you see a friend or a subscriber on the enemy's team list, I think Rafe put a good picture on Facebook the other day with Stewie sniping, and it said something along the lines of, like, my friend's on the team list, I'm gonna kill him, but in a lot stronger words. Yeah, kind of that sort of situation. Yeah, and also the other choice of targets around here, IS-3, KV-4, with a big flat side of an American heavy tank, is probably a lot better target than the side of a KV-4, because I'm going to do very minimal damage with this caliber gun. I don't know if he recognised me at this point, but he certainly did at the end, because he sent me a message, and we started chatting, and we had a few games with each other afterwards, and tomorrow's video is going to be a team carry, where both me and Benji's carried a whole team. Yeah, so look forward to that one. Unfortunately, it's the same tank I posted a replay from last week, so it's a bit of repetition, but I want to do British videos up until Wednesday. Right, so here we go, KV-4, flat side armour, not even 200 damage, man. Keep telling these guys just to keep him tracked and I can help them out. But they're not making it easy for themselves.
Loaded and ready. Fire!
Here we go, get another hit. He's got about a third of his health left there, so he's going to need 2 more maybe. Unless I can get a penetration. With the chances of a pen with this gun, very, very slim.
Focus attention here.
Right, and there we go. We've only got one guy left there. My targets aren't going to be lit up very much more. And there's still another sub 200 hit. That's the only thing about this gun. You need to pick on the right targets. Right, he goes down. These guys are not going to be lit for much longer. Right, there's Benji's. Come on. Predict where he's going to be. Fire, and I move. Bang. Sorry, Benji's. One of you had to add my last round before I moved, and I'm afraid I picked you. And for kill number 2. Right, so I'm off. We still have 2 top tier heavy tanks left. They're over this way. And it's been obvious on the map for a while, but we're about to get capped. The other good thing about this tank, it's a lot faster in reverse than it is forward. So you can drive away as quickly as possible, and as soon as you stop, you're pretty much ready to start firing again. Right. So we saw a TD in the middle. There we go. It's a charioteer. Come on, get him spotted. The trick to getting a lot of damage out of this tank is to keep firing and keep hitting targets, but when they're not lit up, not a lot you can do about it yourself. And there we go, the cap counter's starting to tick up. Right, again, there we go, message from Benji's. He noticed I was in the game once I killed him. Never mind. Right, quick snapshot at the charioteer and I'm off again. I need to get into a position where I can hopefully defend the cap, if any of this lot bother to go back. Forgot going back to Carnarvon. Right, see that charioteer just spotted? I was hoping he'd go for the Carnarvon, but he's looking at me. Here he comes. Oh, this could be my demise. Right, so get ready. I've locked on. Bang! 700 damage, but he hits me. And I was like, what do I do? I'm dead. Let's just try and ram in for a couple more points of damage. But he goes up on the hill. He doesn't get gun depression. Come on, come on, come on! Boom! 2 hit the charioteer, but I'm afraid that's the last hit of the game. Yeah, as ever. Well, the Carnarvon did go back to try and defend, but they pushed the guy out in front of the cap to stop him. Again, another team, enemy team, that plays really well. Right, so there we go, not a huge amount of silver, but a high caliber, a Gauze medal, doing more than 10 times the hit points of my own tank, and a Mastery Ace tanker for 3,816 damage, and top of the team by miles. There we go. And if you look at the bottom of the team, our Carnarvon did 200 damage, and our Tiger 2 managed to get 1 kill for 3 damage. And that's why I didn't win. Yes, story of my life. Right, there we go, lads. I hope you enjoyed seeing me play artillery for a change. Give it a like if you did, sub if you're not, and I'll catch you tomorrow. See you later.